Alright, still deadheading stuff. Siri cut me off. I got my scissors. Let's check this one out. This one, these are a bit past it. The rutabaga, I should have been clipping them. Once you get to this point, there's only a few flowers left, but I'm gonna get in here and take some of these anyway, give it a shot, because there's a few. You gotta get it before then. And all these echinaceas, we're kind of just letting them go at this point. The best way I've found is if you watch the little toroidal top, and whenever the pollen has been collected, and they're just not quite as vibrant, and just they've been pollinated, they're a little past it, and so you take them then, they keep going and going, they'll make so many more flowers and go for months longer depending on the plant. These yarrows, I'm just kind of cutting them off at the base. You can do a little bit with them, and they'll make a few more, but at some point you just kind of got to cut the stalk off. All these sages, they got these little spikes, just pop off. They pop off real easy. And all these, they got little buds, you know, like these. They got these little ones ready to go, so when we're taking the dead ones, then all those little ones are gonna pop out, and they're just gonna make more and more and more and keep going. And the more you stay on it, once you let them go to seed well and all that, they've kind of done their thing. These heads, these are full of seeds, so like scatter them around, like just sprinkle them, wander around planting seeds. Rough day at the office, someone gotta do it. There's a monarch. Not even gonna try to get that on camera. It's good, but I haven't seen very many. And like, yeah, like these, I gotta get on these. And a lot of times, you know, the structure of a rutabaga or an echinacea or something, there's gonna be this one dead one, and you want to go down a couple leaves, and then there'll be another shoot. There's kind of this pattern, like this one, there's a couple leaves in here, and if I cut at the base of that, where that one's dying, but it's got those little ones, you keep working down like that, and they're pretty similar. I guess they're all cone flowers. Everything's different, and some of these, I could chop a lot of the top off them. Like some of these, it's got a dead top, so I'm actually just gonna take that whole top and then come back in and clean up a few of those and just leave some flowers. But I've kind of been slacking on that and pretty much everything else. But I've been getting my antibiotics taken, so woohoo. And check this out. This is a pretty good example of why this is really helpful. Well, let's look at this one. We got this hydrangea. We got mostly dead, just dead heads, brown and dying. And those are cool. A lot of people like to actually dry those and use them as a cut flower that's dried, which is cool if you're not worried about it being a feng shui faux pas, that it's like dead energy and stuff. But these I didn't know about so much. I wasn't sure, because not everything works like this, but these ones, you know, they're all dead except for this one, because this one got cut, and so it's got these brighter green leaves and it's coming out with new flowers. So in here I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna chop some more of these off. Just like take that dead head, take that out. There it is. About as big as my head. It's kind of impressive. A lot of people, that one's too dried. A lot of people like those for cut flowers, but like I said, feng shui faux pas. These canna lilies, yeah, let's give them a little tour. Some of these things too, like the lemon balms. Some of these still have a bit of seed. They've gone to seed, and I cut most of those out. They're coming back with new life, but it's kind of nice. I like to cut those out, and it's got the dead seed Yeah, these dead seed heads in here. Just gonna get those out. Plus, it's kind of like anything, you know, it's got all this dead, dried stuff, and it's like brushing your hair and getting that dead hair out, or cleaning your skin and getting that dead skin off, and all that. Everything's just gonna do better, and it looks better, and you look back and it's all green and clean, and just as like a rule of green thumb, you know, take that dead stuff out, it's gonna do better. These canna lilies will have this, like, this bottom one here, and take that, and then so this top one's gonna keep going, yeah. And they're gonna form like that. Once you let them get down, like this one's got 2 or 3 going on there. It's got a few dead ones. And so these, like once you let them get past, you know, say 2 or 3, they're not gonna do as well. They're only gonna make so many. But if you come out and take them and keep it to where, you know, they've got mostly just fresh buds and cut off these things, which are kind of weird and cool, and in a way they sort of look like those little breaded shrimp at the China buffet. Like these little things. Yeah. So anyway, just keep on those, and they go a lot better. If not, you know, they'll bloom as long as they'll bloom. But it's just something that's kind of a, yeah, like a rule of green thumb, going with it. And a lot of these things, like these are already going to seed, but I'm just kind of leaving them. Something like the milkweed, I probably want to clip with the scissors. I do a lot by hand, but with those, they got all the, what have you, all the white latex. I'm gonna get good with this camera. There's some really cool caterpillar on that. And ladybugs. Welcome, ladybugs. Ladybugs are friends. And so, yeah, like I said, not everything is going to work like that, but a lot of things do. These coneflowers and sages and cannas, and even the morning glories and some stuff. I'm not sure. We got this desert willow. That was a really, really pretty flower. I don't know if that's going to come back, but I'm just giving it a shot. Got any? Oh yeah, maybe in there. I don't know. We'll see. Just chop it off, see how it goes, experiment. I wasn't sure the hydrangeas would do that, but somehow a few got cut and they're popping back, so that's cool to know. And yeah, with a lot of things you can really extend the season and get way more flowers. Deadheading. Did it. Yeah, deadheading. Really am surprised how many deadheads I've explained that to. Figure it out, guys. It's good plant practice. It's helpful with a lot of things. And just stay on it a little bit here and there. It goes a long way. If you let them get too far in their process, then they kind of switch chemically and it's a different stage and they stop flowering. So just keep cutting them. The more you cut them, the more they make. So that's pretty awesome. And if you're in the seeds, I gotta start spreading some more seeds around. Generally I'm just taking them and just sprinkling them. Not the best seed saver these days, whatever. But do it how nature does it. Take those seeds, whatever, and just keep on it. Yeah, it's amazing how much of a difference. Even those sunflowers, those wild sunflowers, and I kind of want to do that in this field up here. You get going a bit, and then you kind of gotta deadhead the woods, and then you gotta start like letting people. It's like you gotta get permission from people. You have to get jobs being a landscaper or gardener, because it's like, so you have permission to deadhead, or do it when you're staying with people at hostels or with friends. Wash their dishes, deadhead their flowers, and you live there for free, right? I don't know. It works out a lot like that. Or when that's happening, it's just nice to do. It'll help out, and it helps out the plants. More food for the pollinators. More flowers for everyone. Win-win-win. Deadheading. We did it. It's done. Thank you.